snorkel diving. Beach partying. Food recipes. Pina coladas. I'm here to take you on another trip on the ferocious North Sea, wintertime. And if you want to join me on this, you better wear your gloves because it's gonna be a cold one. See you. Let's fly down to my hometown, Haugesund, in Norway. Here, the 25th of January, the snow and wind was really picking up the day before my departure for Shetland. I was aiming for another Up Helly Aa vikingfestival and had no plans to miss it this year. The weather reports for the next 36 hours was giving me 25 to 30 knots of downwind with heavy snow from east until I was halfway for the first 16 hours of sailing. Then the wind backing north for 20 to 25 knots the next 8 hours, and then backing northwest the last 8 hours, giving me 25 knots of headwind as I approach Shetland. To make the most out of these conditions, I planned to sail a northwesterly course until I had Lervik straight west, and then some. This would bring me in a good position when the wind would turn northwest as I approached Lervik, not to have it coming in too much on my nose. The next morning, Tessie, along with the rest of the city, was all covered in heavy, white, beautiful snow. Topped with diesel, fresh water and the most delicious menu of canned food known to man, the boat was ready to go. To my big surprise, I managed to crash my drone into a nearby sailboat mast, only 1 minute after departure, while shooting the actual departure. It plunged straight into the sea and settled on a nice 6 meters of depth. I have to say I managed to get it up after I returned home after this adventure, but it had been badly eaten by the sea creatures. But this didn't stop my departure. One drone less, I continued through Smeasundet and out to Kamsundet, where I got my sail hoisted . Slided along with the wind out in the open, cold blue ocean. Welcome aboard again. It is blowing. It's about 25 knots now. Almost straight on my tail. I have, whoa, it's wobbling. The waves are pushing the boat sideways, back and forth, so I can feel I get a little bit seasick if I go down under. But we are doing great now. We are about 10 nautical miles from Haugesund. The wind has picked up and the waves have picked up. It's reported to be 4, 5, 6 meters in the North Sea as I get further out. So it's probably tonight sometime it will pick up pretty much. But we got 2 reefs in the mainsail and Genoa's blocked by the mainsail. And so I pretty much, the power is coming all from the mainsail now. It's really good. I'm doing everything from 6 to 8, 9 knots, surfing down the waves and then slowing down and then surfing down the next wave. So it's all good. Everything is working on the boat, and I was a little bit nervous when I started, but that's I think it's pretty normal when you're going to cross the North Sea in January. It's cold, it's about 0 degrees, so there's a lot of snow in the cockpit as you can see here, and on deck as well, a lot of snow. But it's all good, it's all really good. Kystradio Sør, det var seilbåten Tessie. Tessie, kaldesignal Lima Echo 3779. Jeg vil bare melde fra min avgang fra Haugesund. Jeg skal seile over til Shetland.
Hvor regner du med å være fremme på Shetland?
Ja, sånn som det ser ut nå, så blir det vel ja, rundt klokka 20 på kvelden på søndag.
Ja, men da har vi det Lærvik. Du færer der?
Ja, det blir Lærvik, ja. Så jeg er jo alene ombord, og en person ombord.
Da har vi det. Da får du ha en god tur.
Jo, takk for det, Kystradio Sør. Da går jeg over på 16.
Ja, bra det. Hei.
Hei. Good nap. I just woke up remembering having a nightmare about losing my drone. God damn, I missed that little thing. If you want to support me on Patreon or on PayPal, it would be much obliged. But anyway, I will buy it myself if not. Okay. It's getting dark now. It's really blowing out there. The real ocean waves are about to occur. So let's get out and have a look. I think we are reaching about 4 or 5 meters now. Let's see. Wow. Look at this. Oh yeah. Big waves. The boat is just sliding along. Everything from 5 to 6 up to 10, 11, 12 knots on the hills, on the waves. But we're doing really great. So I'm ready for the night to come. I think the boat is working perfectly in these conditions. Much better than I thought. It's just the hydrovane is keeping the course on a strict line about northwesterly direction, getting in position for northerly winds tomorrow morning, taking us to Shetland. So looking really good. Wow. Sliding along. Impressive. Really impressive. Wow. Good. Even the turntable, water came down the hatch here and soaked the turntable, and the VHF and everything is wet here right now. Oh, wow, some big waves there. Whoa, shit. Oh yeah, look at this shit. I think it's time to have the companionway closed. It's getting into business mode here in the North Sea today. All right. Well, let's go out for a little sail check. Get my flashlight here. Let's have a look. It's getting... The wind has picked up even a little bit more now. I've been having a nap for 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I had to go out and let me close the washboard here on the slide. I had to take in the head sail because of it was just too much sail. It's been up to 35 knots of wind, and the hydrovane just didn't want to steer the boat, turn the boat up against the wind, up against the waves, and some huge waves splashed over the boat and really knocked us over. So I've reduced or taken away the head sail now. Just running for the double reefed mainsail. We're doing 8-10 knots all the way. It's amazing. It's really amazing what the boat can do in these waves. It's no joke. Oh my god, it's big waves. Tops, I guess, out for I bet the big, well, real big ones 5-6 meters, and average maybe 2.5-4 meters. Oops, coming a big one there. Woo! Amazing. 8, 9, 10 knots all the way. Whoa! It's hailing now. It's not rain, it's actually hail. It's about 1 degree in the air. It's shitty cold. My gloves are I'm wearing my gloves, and still I'm cold on my hands. We are just pounding and sliding with the waves. Amazing experience. Amazing experience. Can't believe I'm in the North Sea mid-January, in the end of January, in the middle of the North Sea, in gale force, in those waves. You can't see shit, it's just completely dark here. You can't see nothing but the rain sliding, blowing in your face, hitting you hard. Wow, amazing. That's a feisty one. The mainsail is jibing from side to side because I haven't rigged a preventer for the boom, and well, I'll get back for that now. And but it went good. I'm doing it without the preventer, because if I have a preventer, the boom jibes and it just gets stuck, and the boat turns around and and it stops completely, and I have to get up on deck and untie the preventer in order to loosen the boom in order to get some speed to turn the boat around. So it's an evil circle. So well, next time I'm gonna rig a professional preventer on both sides, that's for sure. And it's wet, it's just snowing and snowing and snowing. It's crazy, it's amazing to be out there. Never done this before in this kind of weather, and it's something else. So I'm just gonna have a little rest now again, and then back up and have a look. So it goes on and on. It's tough out here in the North Sea in winter time. It's no joke. It's serious stuff, for sure. Whoa! Good one. Lurking out in the dark. You know for sure who's the boss here, and it ain't me, that's for sure. Okay, let's get inside and get some heat again. Just halfway now, and the boat is heeling from side to side. The wind is pretty much from the aft, and yeah, halfway, 100 nautical miles sailed and 100 nautical miles to go, and yeah, things are going pretty good. My mom called the Coast Radio Norway to ask if they knew where how I was, and they the Coast Guard actually called me on my VHF on the DSC, and I talked to them, and they relayed my message to my mom saying that everything is okay. It's bumpy, but it's okay. So I'm halfway, 14 hours sailing now, and I'm halfway. That's a new record. I've been going for between 6 and 10, 11 knots all the way, and the waves are pushing us towards our goal of Shetland. So I'm very happy. I think I'm gonna have lay down a little bit and have a rest for 20 minutes and just watch the radar screen and the map and the chart plotter on my iPad, and yeah, just try to relax. So all good. Good morning. I woke up to some really strong and nice gale about 8-9 o'clock. It was dark until 8 o'clock tonight. It's been 16 hours of complete dark, and it's been a hell of a night with constantly heavy snowing all night. Never seen anything like it when I've been on sailing. Oh. Somebody's calling me on the VHF. Let's see.
Fishing boat taxi. Motorway RC calling.
Yeah, station calling sailing vessel Tessie.
Taxi, this is Motorway RC. I just received a message from the Shetland Coast Guard. They want to confirm, are you safety or not now?
Yeah, station calling Tessie. I will be on Shetland in about 6 o'clock tonight.
So I just confirm you, are you safety or not, sir? Are you safety? Any problem with you, sir? I mean, any problem with you? Are you safety? Safety?
No problem here, all good.
All good, are you safety? You will safety, and I will contact with Coast Guard. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, you Swifty, what the fuck is Swifty? It has been a very challenging night with heavy waves and heavy snow all night, constantly, no stop, snowing. Everything is wet, or was wet in the boat. I was wet, my bed was wet, everything, and it was really challenging. But I loved it, of course. It's never been sailing offshore with snow before, so that's the first one. Feels good. Everything feels perfect. The hydro vane is steering. We are doing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 knots up and down, and we have 44 nautical miles to go to Shetland now. And the wind has decreased a little bit, come down a little bit now. So I'm gonna roll out some more sail and head for my goal. And yeah, this morning as well was pretty. It was a good strong gale this morning. So the boat was rocking around pretty good, but now it's come down a little bit. So yeah, can't wait to get on shore and see Sigurd and Ashley. It should be nice. I'm starting to get ready for the Up Helly Aa festival. Second one for me, and I'm gonna do some more filming. I hope to take my camera and film some Vikings for you guys, and yeah, make the ancient Vikings proud with my video. Okay, let's just proceed then on my track. See what comes next. Later in the afternoon, a slight wind change backing north developed, just as the weather forecast had predicted at this time. A higher concentration of seabirds told me that I was getting closer to landfall. The forecast had also predicted the wind to increase later towards the night and to back even further from northwest, giving me strong headwinds. And so it did. way too much sail up, and I have to hand steer the last miles inshore because it's a southerly current just pushing us this way. You can see Shetland in the horizon here, islands of Bressay Island, and we're going in here, but we have to have our course towards the current up here in order to get in this direction. And that means that I have to tack heavily against the wind to maintain the course. So that's what I'm going to do now, and I'll see you inside when things are getting a little bit more calm. All right, let's do this. As I got closer to the cliffs of Shetland, the dark came slowly upon me. The waters come down, and I could set my bow towards the wide sector of Easter Rove ahead, leading me safely inshore to the channel between Bressay Island and the mainland. I had successfully crossed the North Sea wintertime again. Okay, so that's it again, I think. Shetland, Lerwick Harbour. Just got there now. Oh, I'm hitting a buoy here. Oops. That was close enough. Yes, Shetland Harbour, and well, 30 hours. That's a new record. Due to that strong wind. I loved it. What a beautiful experience. And now it's Up Helly Aa, and I wonder what treats that festival will give me. I'm gonna get myself ready and meet Sigurd and Ashley now, and have some beers and vodka and everything with alcohol in, and put in myself and get drunk and celebrate this. So I'll see you later. Bye now. The next day it was time for the Up Helly Aa Viking Festival. This event attracts thousands and thousands of people, gathering to have their 3-day without pause Viking party of a lifetime. It all starts with the torch ceremony, where 2,000 people carry each their torch and walk in a parade all over the city of Lerwick. Before they end up in a huge field surrounding the Viking ship, also called the galley. Here they salute the Geyser Jarl, or the head Viking, before he steps down of his ship, letting all the torch carriers throw their torches on the galley, lighting it up in a ferocious fire. This marks the start of the Up Helly Aa Viking Festival. And it also calls the start of a 3 days non-stop partying. 3 days of constant non-stop partying, it was time for me to go home. I decided to leave my boat on Shetland and to take a flight home back to Haugesund. That placed her in a perfect position to proceed to the Faroe Islands in April, for me to take a very much long video of this. Alright, so that's the video of the North Sea crossing wintertime. Hope you enjoyed it and that you learned something from it and got inspired. I'm actually back home in Norway now and can't wait to get back in April. My boat is staying in Shetland now and it's ready to go to Faroe Islands in April, and I can't wait to do that. That's been a year-long dream, many years long dream for me to do that, and now it's gonna happen and I can't wait to make it happen. So I'll see you in April, I guess. Bye for now. Bye bye.